Listen, I don't want to waste any time with long intros today. New York has heard the call. They are back outside. Pro Era is back. Joey's been making a lot of noise, but we got Nick Caution back on deck. I tell you what, it's good to see Nick back in the booth, but let's see what he's got to say about this from Pro Era. They're loading up right now. Right here, right now. It's none other than Die Another Day.
Hey, yo, Nick, you know you're my favorite white boy, right? Kirk on the beat. I owe you for this.
Yo.
Hey, your whole era, that was cute, bro. You 32, how your whole era isn't through. Turn his YouTube all rated a Vaughn, you sound jealous. You was at the Met Gala holding Dolce's umbrellas. Yeah, I heard your shit, I got anxiety. Another West Coast dot copy. Yo, I'm crying, see the bot comments, dick riding TDE's payroll like Kendrick diss Drake, and all of y'all just turn up. Okay, you reaching for some relevance. The click base with no evidence. The Diddy.
Yo, hold up. First off, welcome back, Nick. Welcome back, Nick. Good to see you back in the booth. Second off, Kirk, MVP, most valuable producer of this whole beef, diss tracks, whatever it is, competition. Again, with the beat selection. To take patiently waiting, even when 50 goes, AM, you know you're my favorite white boy, right? And then he switches it up. Hey, Kirk. Come on, Kirk. Come on, Captain Kirk. We take it off to the stars with this one.
Hey, yo, Nick, you know you're my
Ooh, this is diabolical.
favorite white boy, right? Kirk on the beat. I owe you for this.
Hey, your whole era, that was cute, bro. You 32, how your whole era isn't through. Turn his YouTube all rated a Vaughn.
How your whole era isn't through when you're 32? Come on, man. You should be doing some growing up right now.
That was cute, bro. You 32, how your whole era isn't through. Turn his YouTube all rated a Vaughn, you sound jealous. You was at the Met Gala holding Dolce's umbrellas. Yeah, I heard your shit, I got anxiety. Another West Coast.
Anxiety, Dochi's anxiety. I'm getting anxiety from you. And listen, we gonna little bro you even further. All right? Sit there and help Dochi out.
Holding Dolce's umbrellas.
She's the real up-and-coming star from TDE. You can see that angle, right?
Yeah, I heard your shit, I got anxiety. Another West Coast dot copy. Yo, I'm crying, see the bot comments, dick riding TDE's payroll like Kendrick diss Drake, and all of y'all just turn up. Okay, you reaching for some relevance. The click base with no evidence. The Diddy angle so weak, my ab soul was sitting right next to Puff. Oh, let me guess, what a coincidence. That part just doesn't fit the rhetoric. Top got his new artist on a severance chip. Trying to make a clone of who Kendrick is, the King Braun. How the top dogs got a bottom feeder who will never know what it means to be King Von. Yeah, you in the Matrix. You a top agent. Made in Dot's image, but there's glitches in.
Rest in peace to King Von. That was a nasty flip off of Ray Vaughn's name into King Von. But even before that,
Soul was sitting right next to Puff. Oh, let me guess, what a coincidence.
I mean, this is it, isn't it? Like, I feel like this was a big mistake that was made by Daylyt and Ray Vaughn, because they both took this Diddy angle and leaned super heavy into it, right? So it allowed Joey to basically go two birds, one stone, right? One diss track, and it feels like he really set that diss up for Ray, but then all the angles applied to Daylyt, especially when Daylyt dropped Ayo and really leaned into the Diddy angle. And then Joey could have just gone, because it dropped 2 hours later, like, all right, let me just make a few quick adjustments. There we go. Knock both of them out, because they both, they should have taken different angles from each other, right? And obviously the Diddy angle was never going to hold a ton of water, because you could say that about a lot of people, even on the West Coast side of things, who have been affiliated or linked with Diddy over the years. Even Top being at the parties like Joey flipped it. Soul, Kendrick, it goes on and on. Just because you were there doesn't mean you're leaning into the freak-offs. Doesn't mean you're a part of that and getting the baby oil out, right? So obviously Nick seeing that, backhanded away. New York, up.
Diddy angle so weak, my ab.
We'll see you in the finals, Nick.
Soul was sitting right next to Puff. Oh, let me guess, what a coincidence. That part just doesn't fit the rhetoric. Top got his new artist on a severance chip. Trying to make a clone of who Kendrick is, the King Braun. How the top dogs got a bottom feeder who will never know what it means to be King Von. Yeah, you in the Matrix. You a top eight.
Bottom feeder, King Prawn, come on.
Bottom feeder who will never know what it means to be King Von. Yeah, you in the Matrix. You a top agent. Made in Dot's image, but there's glitches in your statements. See, Top will innovate. We know him, but who's Raymond? Kendrick really aced it. Everything about you is 8-bit, the cadence. Even how you got your hair braided. For Pete's sake, this is the replacement? You talking hits, but where the fuck is your placement? Dochi's little brother finally coming out the basement. You tasteless. Born in 1993, trying to scrub the Wikipedia. Say you 28, Top didn't want to market 32-year-old breakout rap on social media. Maybe it's the 5-year COVID gap EEI. Maybe if you drop before COVID, Dochi wouldn't take the budget and the premium.
That angle. That's an angle. I'll tell you why. Because after Joey's lines, I went, how old is Ray? And then I saw the comment section, and you guys were nobody could tell me in the comments how old Ray was. People were arguing with each other. So then I went and Googled it, right? And like Famous Birthdays has one birthday, and Wikipedia has a totally different one. So is it 93 or is it 98, 99? Like, what age is Ray? And if he actually went and had the Wikipedia scrubbed because they wanted to make him look younger instead of just saying this man's in his 30s, wow. Wow.
Babe, we know him, but who's Raymond? Kendrick really aced it. Everything about you is 8-bit.
Nick on something.
Cadence, even how you got your hair braided. For Pete's sake, this is the replacement? You talking...
And I said that whole era track, the one thing that really worked against Ray, I felt like with that track, was just really leaning into like Kendrick's Hey Now and having just such similar sounds, and even like the cadence switch ups and the way that he approached that and attacked it. And I had a feeling it was going to get exploited at some point. Nick seeing that, leaning into it. I said maybe Ray was going, all right, you want Kendrick? Here's as close to Kendrick as you're going to get, right? But now they're taking it and flipping it in a different way.
Even how you got your hair braided. For Pete's sake, this is the replacement? You talking hits, but where the fuck is your placement? Right. Dochi's little brother finally coming out the basement. You tasteless. Ew. Born in 1993, trying to scrub the Wikipedia. Say you 28, top didn't want to market 32-year-old breakout rapper on social media. Maybe it's the 5-year COVID gap eating ya. Right. Maybe if you drop before COVID, Dochi wouldn't take the budget and the premiums. Damn. Now you only left this little weak ass rollout. Fucking dogs get put down when disobedient. Hey, who the fuck the king of LA? Last time I checked, he was Slovenian. Last time you got a check was 5 years ago, baby.
Yo, now Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic getting some bars.
Let's roll out. Fucking dogs get
hey, he's the king of LA, right?
Put down when disobedient. Hey, who the fuck?
Obviously, Top Dog getting put down, raised like a little pup. And again, all that marketing money, it's going to Dochi. It's not going to your album rollout. You ain't making a splash. Where's your hits? And yeah, if you're going to take the angle of Joey, where's your hits, Joey? Where's your legacy? What are you doing? Then surely you got to have some hits to stand on too. And I get it. Ray's in attack mode. And listen, I'm not denying Ray's pen game. I'm never going to deny Ray's pen game. But we can talk weakness and angles, especially an angle that's very obviously flipped back upon you.
Maybe if you drop before COVID, Dochi wouldn't take the budget and the premiums. Damn. Now you only left this little weak ass rollout. Fucking dogs get put down when disobedient.
Sorry, guys, I'm allergic to fire. Let's keep it running.
Damn. Now you only left this little weak ass rollout. Fucking dogs get put down when disobedient. Hey, who the fuck the king of LA? Last time I checked, he was Slovenian. Last time you got a check was 5 years ago. Baby, that advance is looking devious. You died missing all the key ingredients. Talking about freak offs, you literally made the fucking Freak Brothers anthem. Was that your attempt at going platinum? Sliding for the guy who left your label and you never shook hands with. The shit feels so.
That's a nice flip.
That going platinum? Sliding for this guy who left your label and you never shook hands with. The shit feels so planted. We built something and you joined something already built. You can never know how that feels. You were signed when the top dog left. You the knockoff, drowning cause denial is a river for real. Please, barking up the tree, shooting out your...
Denial is a river. Back to the Dochi flips, the Dochi angle again, but before that, one of my favorite bars.
Freak Brothers anthem, was that your attempt at going platinum? Sliding for this guy who left your label and you never shook hands with. The shit feels so planted. We built something and you joined something.
Sliding for this guy who left your label. I mean, Kendrick isn't even at TDE. And y'all riding for him. Huh. All this feels planted or planned. Industry planted.
Label where you never shook hands.
Hey, on the bar I want to talk about is coming up.
With the shit feels so planted. We built something and you joined something already built.
We built something and you joined something already built. And listen, I see some of the comments running away, but like one thing you can't take away is you can't take away the impact of Pro Era. Pro Era had its time. Right now, TDE is having its time. And yeah, TDE's had longevity. But what I'm saying is like, I don't really like the narrative of like comment sections running away with, influencers running away with like trying to belittle Pro Era's impact. Pro Era was definitely making noise. Pro Era definitely had some ill lyricists on the roster. They were splashing. And rest in peace to Steez. He put together amazing lyricists. And obviously Joey's still carrying the torch. And Nick, it's good to see Nick back outside.
With the shit feels so planted. We built something and you...
But they built it from the ground up. You joined something that was already built. I mean, that just hits different.
Joined something already built. You can never know how that feels. You a sign when the top dog left. You the knock off, drowning cause denial is a river for real. Please barking up the tree.
Drowning in denial versus Doechie's denial is a river. Come on.
Dog left, you the knock off, drowning cause denial is a river for real. Please barking up the tree, shooting out your lead. I'm closer to Joey than you closer to me.
Hey.
47 bars, keep this dog on a leash. Don't you ever mention Steve's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah, we in the Matrix. You a top agent. Made in Dot's image, but it's glitches in your statements.
Patiently waiting for a track to explode on. You can't stand if you want your ass to get rolled on. It feels like a flow going high for so long. You thinking I'm fucking
fall off your soul, bro. Come on, come on. Now we're taking 50. Oh, this is hot.
It feels like a flow going high for so long. You thinking I'm fucking fall off your soul wrong. Patiently waiting for a track to explode on. You can't stand if you want your ass to get rolled on. It feels like a flow going high for so long. You thinking I'ma fucking fall off your soul wrong.
Wow. On the Darth Vader in the mix right now.
Kirk on the beat.
My boy Kirk got the lightsaber out for that one. I'll tell you what, man. Like, for me, these New York cats, right? The pro era cats have been making some really smooth diss tracks, right? They've been riding these beats. And just the production game. Kirk is just saucing in the kitchen, serving them up. And I like the angles that Nick took. Not as much like wordplay as Joey. He still had some wordplay. I didn't want to sit there and point out every single punchline and every single bar. I was trying to make this more concise this time so we could get through it and just feel the overall feel of it all. But for me, he had some nice angles, though, and some nice swings. And he skated on that. Like, I feel like that is worthy of a Ray Vaughn response. And listen, no discredit to Ray. Like, I just like the angles that were taken. Ray's got a dope pen. I love Ray's punchlines. I love what Ray does, man. So it's good to see Nick coming out and doing his thing. Pro era is back. You were Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys like today's video. Listen, if you're here at the end, obviously enjoy the content. Do me a huge favor. Support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. Really does go a long way. Also, if there's more disses and just craziness dropping, unfortunately, man, like my mom has been through one hell of a journey with chemo, with radio. And you know what? She's at the end of that. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Prayers for it all, but I'm going to take her away. I'm going to spend some quality time with my family, with her, so if more stuff drops. I know people are going to be commenting, but just understand, like, everything I have this week, I've been working so hard to get ahead. Everything's pre-recorded now, right? I'm ahead on content for days now. So enjoy the show in terms of content and what's coming, but if I'm not covering stuff that you guys want me to cover, that's why. There's been just so much happening behind the scenes, but that's where I'm going to be. All right, everyone, stay safe, stay positive. I'll catch you again.